We will commence with the installation of the software for the system to prepare the computer for the subsequent hardware installation. I have put on the desktop the contents of the Benman Plus CD that has been shipped with the IDR300 PSL system. On inserting the CD to computer, Auto Run will run the following window. We have essentially two pieces of software to install, Benman Plus and PSL Wizard. The System SDK is an option should one wish to write one's own software to control the system. Two drivers are required, one for the camera on the TEL-309 and one for the camera on the profiler. We will commence with the installation of Benman Plus. Simply click on Benman Plus. The installer will take us through the procedure. We need only hit Next, Next. Ensure a desktop icon is created for convenience, Next, and Install. And Benman Plus will be duly installed. The program will be put in the C program files location, whilst user files will be in a user's location. For the moment, we need not launch Benman Plus, so we deselect this and we finish the process, and we see the shortcut on desktop. The same thing for the PSL Wizard. We click on PSL Wizard and go through the procedure of installation, Next, Next. Select Yes for the creation of a desktop icon, Next, Install, and equally it will run. We will for the moment deselect the option to launch the PSL Wizard and finish, and we see we have the PSL Wizard on the desktop link. Now, in order to install the drivers of the TEL-309 and PSL profiler, we should do so one at a time, and we need to connect the devices to the USB. So we shall commence with the PSL profiler, which we now connect to the USB of the computer. We run the profiler driver, hit Next, and Install. And we see that the device has been recognized by the installer. We hit Next and go through the installation procedure. Installation complete. We hit Finish, and we can finish that one. And for the moment, we will disconnect the PSL profiler from the USB. We will now install the CMOS camera driver of the TEL-309. We connect the TEL-309 to USB of the computer. Wait a moment for Windows to recognize the device and run the TEL-309 driver. Select Next, Install, and again the installer has found the camera. We hit Next, and at the end of the procedure, Finish, and finally Finish again. So we have now installed all the required components, and we can exit the installer. This procedure has in the C program files or program files x86, should you have a 64-bit computer, Bentham folder generated, and in there we have a Benman Plus and PSL Wizard folders where the applications are found. Equally, in C users, public documents, a Bentham folder will be found with a separate Benman Plus and PSL Wizard folders. And these are folders to which we save files in use of the system, including, for example, in the Benman Plus folder, the Spectra folder, where all measurements are typically saved, and where it's advisable to save profiles of a PSL Wizard to ensure that all data is in one location.